Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to more Starfox Adventures. Previously, we deposited the final spellstone, but the plan still kept itself apart. Hey folks, check out Pepsi's Dinosaur Planet Map to see what it had next.
Come back when you need
This
me.
episode...
Slippy, over.
Well, we need to go to Thorntail Hollow.
I'll display the world.
But this is basically a bonus episode alongside maybe some story cutscenes. Basically, this episode we are going to show off the maze, as well as all of the cheat tokens we have amassed. We've got a total of 8. And all the different stuff, and I think it to be accessed from the main menu. For the rest of Let's Play, we'll be using one cheat. I'll explain which one it is, but it's not going to break the game. The cheats are more so like little things. There's no infinite magic or full health or all that. Those would be nice to have back in the day, because action replays on a GameCube were very finicky. Because you basically couldn't save the game. You had to use a specific memory card for the action replay, and then if you plugged it out, the cheats wouldn't work. So, bang. But it'd be nice for games back then to include some more cheats. This is back when gaming magazines were your cheat sources. GameFAQs was there back in the day as such, but usually you would buy a magazine for like £2 and you'd scroll through it and be like, oh my god, if I did 150 fights in Melee I would have unlocked YouTube or something like that. Might have been 151. That's one thing I do kind of miss, whereas gaming magazines really aren't there anymore. Well, they are there, but they don't really have any interesting secrets. It's just a bunch of reviews and boring stuff. Now, like, stuff you can find on the internet, basically like an IGN review on page 2. And no one really should listen to IGN. They do not know what they're talking about. Not many game reviewers do. And no, I'm not saying I'm a game reviewer. There's tons of games I like that are just bad. This is an example. Let's be real. This game is fun in the beginning, but the further you get into the game, the more annoying it gets. Though luckily the final boss isn't that annoying. What I remember, I say that and probably died to about 27 times. But that's for future me to worry about. Because right now, it's a fun little bonus episode where we can show off the maze into some cheat tokens and show off some cheats. Oh yeah, we have no use for scabs anymore. So, if you want to max out that wallet just to show off, sure, you can do that. One thing I think that could be worth buying is maybe a firefly. Because you never need to buy bomb spores, and fireflies you don't have to either. You can just go down to Thorntail Well and get all that stuff. But you can just buy it as well, and it'll pretty much be the exact same trip, just one shorter than the other. But we need to go to Thorntail Hollow, and I think we have to talk to Tricky's mother specifically to explain what's going on. Oh, speaking of, here she is.
Fox, something is not right. The walled city has not yet returned to the planet. My husband is still stuck up there. You did return all of the spell stones.
Of course, but wait, the spirits. They must have something to do with it.
You're right. Without all the spirits, the magic cannot be channeled back into the planet.
Your boss said to return to the walled city. There must be a shrine we've yet to find.
Yep, there's our objective, but that's for next episode. Well, actually, it might be for this episode as well. We'll see. Firstly, maze time. Yes, so we don't need scabs, but my brain will just force me to collect it for Seth. Quick, let's open. But yeah, we had to go to the wall save because, surprisingly, we have have a non-Thorndale Hollow, I guess, or non-dinosaur planet with our spirit. Which is interesting. But now, we finally press up on the Game World Maze. For the first time ever, we head on in. Which in here, you can see a lot of stuff. But our objective is to middle, there's some scabs and all that. And no, you cannot climb over the walls. Basically, I recommend use a sharp fly disguise so you don't take that much damage. There's a whole bunch of dead ends with a teleporter out. And there are some regular dead ends that just have scabs and all that, so you can have fun with that. Basically what we're doing is we're trying to reach the torches in the middle. Which if I remember we can go over here along this side and it could take us there pretty handily. I believe there is a warp next to the thing. Next to our objective so we can get out. Down here, over here. There we go. So here is our objective. We have to activate some sort of item here. What we do is we burn a cheat token. Cheat activated. What she was activated, you'll find out later. The world looks into your future. You are meant to be together, it was your destiny. Together as one you'll bring peace. Yeah, it's a little sort of thing where some of these will be messages, some will be a cheat. Cheat activated. And another cheat. Well, looks in your future. Fox, I can see you've matured into a strong leader. I'm always there with you. Never grow up, never give up. Trust your instincts, my son. That's a message from Fox's father, James McLeod. Door looks into your future. A friend who has left still cares about you. The bond of your friendship still remains. He will soon appear before you. You should accept him with all of your heart. Next. Look into your future. His life force is strong. His existence is like a virus. I can hear his breath in every corner of space. He will not only use the evil heart of others, but can also cover up that of those that are good. Yes, kind of some spoilers. Next, cheat activated. What is a cheat? Well, I'll tell you guys in a bit. Finally, the world looks in your future. There is sorrow ahead. A close friend does not have much time left. It'll be hard to accept, but you will grow. And as every single cheat token, I am going to put on screen what they do. Well, which ones correspond to which phase, but there's only 2 cheats and a bunch of messages, I believe. But we're going to leave the maze. There's nothing else there for us. Unless you want a ton of scabs. But it's way better scab grinds. You can enter the maze and leave and get more scabs that way. But now, we need to save and go to the main menu. As I think the cheats had to be activated on the main menu. So, as I should have edited there, if we scroll to the right, we do have our options, which is normal. Then we have a new option, GFX mode, which is game effects. We can have sepia mode activated now, or we could have normal. We're gonna keep normal. Do I put down widescreen? Widescreen kind of looks better, but we're keeping this on sepia. Next up, you do like a sound test. Which is pretty cool. You can't really hear much. That's pretty cool. And this guy here, he will not activate cheese. Okay, I believe the other cheese are loaded down. Let me see, do I still have cheat tokens? No. But the second one we get, I believe we talk to a dinosaur.
Thank you for everything, Fox.
Yeah. Status.
General Pepper here. I'll display your current mission status. There's a lot of money resting on this, Fox.
Can I go back to the main menu? There is a cheat that is meant to change the subtitles of the game. Nothing there. The audio. No. Subtitles on. And also I'm going to have to search up now. Because there should be a way to change the subtitles to where it is the dinosaur planet language. Well, that's weird. For the life of me, I cannot figure out how to get the dinosaur speak to work. I've spoken to Queen of Fox and all that. But basically, there's meant to be a subtitles option. I think it's because I'm in the European version that different cheat activates or something. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to continue the rest of the game with the dinosaur speak. But I think I'm going to make this a shorter episode. And next time on Starfox... Actually, no. Hold on. We are going to return to orbit and go to the Wall City. It's too short of an episode and she's doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, you got sepia mode, you get sound test. In my version, the European version, I think instead you unlock a view credits fate, which is why I showed last time. So maybe I don't get the dinosaur language? Which is a shame because it's pretty cool. But we need to go to Wall City.
Hurry, Fox! There must be another Krasoa shrine hidden within the walled city. When you land, go directly to the King Earthwalker. He should be able to tell you where to start looking. Peppy out!
Let's do this!
Fly through 7 gold rings to open the gatekeeper's fortress.
Yep, 7 gold rings. So hopefully we can get through here with a decent score, I guess. I guess I just spoke about the shield generation again. I honestly don't remember what they do. I got clipped through the wall! That's not fair! I can't get gold through that through the wall. Jeez! But that could have went really bad.
It didn't, Fox!
Force field, stay
Force
on.
field is down! It's shaking you to land! Slipping out!
Apparently that was a high score. I guess clipping through the wall was the best thing to do. But this is the final area we'll be in. If you want to do anything in Fontale Hollow, do it now. Once we clear the Wall City on this visit, we ain't going back.
Where are we going?
And I mean that. We will not be going back. And it's a sad thing as well. But we will talk to Tricky's father.
Fox, on behalf of Dinosaur Planet, I thank you for returning the Spellstones to their rightful place.
For what good it did? If you didn't notice, you're still stuck up here in this floating rock.
By removing the Spellstones, Scales caused our planet to tear apart. Returning the stones has stopped the flow of magic energy, but only by the power of the Krazoa spirits will the floating lands return.
Seems like we both have our reasons for finding the last of the spirits. The Queen said I could find one here in the city. So where is it?
The spirit will be revealed once both the Sun and Moonstones are returned to the temple.
And now we have our objective. But this is where I'll end the episode. I know it's a short episode, but next episode is going to be taking a lot. So next time on Starfox Adventures, we'll be going for the Sun and Moonstone. I'll see you guys then.